When thinking of the common snapping turtle, one question always comes to my mind. Why can't I breathe through my butt too? We all know that some species of fish, like the freshwater catfish, and some species of arachnids, like the orb weaver spider, also share this trait. But thanks to some recent studies, we now know that some mammals might share this ability as well, including you. Dr. Tekebe and friends spent a lot of time with research subjects and needed to know one thing. What would happen if we pumped air directly into the ass of a mouse or pig, then suffocated it? Setting out to do just that, the good doctor and his trusty colleagues designed an enema-like device, basically attached to an oxygen tank for its aforementioned task. With a control group of untreated mice set in the suffocation chamber, the scientists quickly realized that 100% of the mice will die 100% of the time within 11 minutes. With the new knowledge that things die quickly without oxygen, the fellows in white coats stuck their straw-fed air supply into the rodent's rectal cavity, and under the same conditions were able to increase their their survival time by 7 whole minutes. The study could have ended there, but nobody's bloodlust was satisfied enough. At which, while deep in thought over a pulled pork sandwich, the scientists mulled over one thing. How do I get them to squirm and move and do the whole alive thing while in a perpetual state of suffocation? In other words, how do I get them to breathe through their ass as if they had another nose in there? "Eureka!" yelled the doctor as he rushed down the halls and into his research lab. "I got it!" And confused, all his colleagues were standing around staring at each other. Before Tekebe said in a colloquial way, "Colon noses," everyone said, "Oh," in unison and nodding and murmuring at each other. In an instant, like the well-trained and precise surgeons they were, each one picked up their mini scalpels and made small slices in the mucous membrane of the intestine to act as a sort of butt breather. Now, the mice were able to survive suffocation and internal mutilation for 50 whole minutes. Still not mentally or physically ready to torture human patients, as the incision could prove fatal to those already in a weakened state, but still with an itch to fill orifices, the steadfast team moved on to larger prey, pigs. Feeling a sense of generosity for these animals, as they make for great sandwiches, Tekebe instead suggested to fill their gastrointestinal tract with an oxygenated fluid. This oxygenated fluid, called perfluorodecalan, belongs to the same group of perfluorochemicals that houses a substitute for blood. Now with this new way of suffocating and remaining on the edge of a ruptured colon, there were 2 major advances made. 1, the mice were able to walk better before dying, more likely due to not being internally serrated, and 2, the butt juice treated pigs had a higher oxygen level before dying than the untreated pigs, which in fact is actually a great medical advancement. As of the time of recording this, it seems like we still need to get over this needing a specific organ to safely distribute oxygen throughout the body hump, and until then, proper rectal pranayama techniques will still be just but a pipe dream. Rest assured though, Dr. Tekebe and his loyal team will make as many mice and pigs suffer as much suffocation and anal hemorrhaging as necessary to give you the luxury of being free of those lame-ass lungs. Thank you for your time. Like, subscribe, comment, and good night.